Now, Humphries Kirk's putting together the finishing touches for its plan for the next Humphries Kirk business breakfast at the engine rooms at Poundbury. That will take place on Wednesday, the 13th of March. And to tell me all about it is a friend of mine, actually. He helped us set up the station in the early days when this was just a pipe dream. It's Barry White from Humphries Kirk. Good afternoon to you, Barry.
Hello, Rob. Good afternoon to you.
Nice to get you on the radio, because you were one of the very first people that we told our ideas to, weren't we?
It was indeed, and what exciting ideas they were, and here we are, all set up, sitting in this lovely cosy studio, looking out the window while it's pouring with rain. So it's nice to be here.
I hope you didn't get too wet wandering across the road anyway.
I have a Humphries Kirk umbrella which keeps everything off.
That's it legally, does it?
Well, unless you poke somebody in the eye with it. Yeah.
Anyway, tell us about the idea, because you had last month you had a business lunch, didn't you, for local businesses?
Well,
what's the idea?
Well, yeah, the idea is, I mean, I came to the area in November 2001 and joined Humphries Kirk, and looking back, the legal profession, I mean, I suppose it doesn't seem many years ago, but it probably is as we get older and older. But, once upon a time, the legal profession was very tied in advertising and what it could say, what it could do out there to the public. Well, fortunately, that all changed. But a lot of firms still sort of adopt the attitude, and I think as well, we sit here and clients and contacts and business will come through the door. Well, life has changed.
It doesn't always happen like that, does it?
It's a very commercial world. And whilst there's always a nucleus of clients who will come back to their solicitor, and generations of families, sometimes that happens. At the end of the day, we all have to. We're in a people's business. Yeah. You're in a people's business on the radio. We're in a people's business, and whether we like it or not, we're all salesmen.
We are.
You're selling, information and music to the public, services, if you like. We're selling legal services, and I think some of my colleagues would say we're not salesmen, but at the end of the day,
it all comes down to the same thing.
Whatever shape or form you want to put it.
So it's good to network then, really.
Yeah, I started getting out there networking, and which had the effect, so I understand, been told, up the very well-known profile of Humphries Kirk, having been around many, many years. But we can pay lots of money advertising, and we can pay little sums of money advertising to people like KeeP 106 Community Radio.
Absolutely,
and get really good value.
Very good value for money.
I was told to get that plug in, ladies and gentlemen.
That's another €5.
And so, I was out there networking, and then we set up the networking breakfasts and then lunches, really for local business people to get together in an informal atmosphere. I mean, we're not selling anything to each other,
no,
but we are talking to each other, and talking to each other can mean, you're a solicitor, now I've got a problem, or I'm a surveyor, you're a surveyor.
I didn't know you did that
problem.
Sort of thing,
and so, but it's not a hard sell, as I say. It's in a relaxed atmosphere. They're done every other month, and which is enough, I think, and people introduce new business contacts. And if they do that, they must be enjoying it.
What sort of range of businesses are involved?
You'll get everybody from somebody from a radio station.
Well, we hope to be there.
Yeah. through to accountants, estate agents, beauticians, a wide range. I mean, the only, I suppose, the sector we don't get a lot of attendance from people in retail, and that's for obvious reasons.
Yeah, because there's
a
the Chamber
small
of Commerce,
retailer in the town there has to be there at 9 o'clock to open their doors, and they probably have to be there all day without taking a lunch,
Absolutely.
So, but, they're always welcome.
So this one's at the Engine Room at Poundbury, but that's not a permanent venue, you said, necessarily.
That is a permanent venue for the breakfast every other month.
But you're looking for somewhere for lunch.
For the lunch, we had for many years had an extremely good venue in the town, but for business reasons we can no longer use it. And so at this moment I'm seeking a new venue in the town, whilst Dorchester is absolutely full of eating and drinking places.
There's no shortage, is it?
The thing is about lunchtime, of course, we really want to be private, if you like, to talk, rather than sitting in an open cafe or a restaurant. So that's not quite so easy, but I've had a meeting earlier this afternoon at a venue, and I'm hopeful that we might be able to go there.
That's fantastic. So tell us about this next event, and it's a breakfast meeting. It takes place at the Engine Room in Poundbury on the 13th of March. What sort of costs and what sort of times?
The cost we're looking at $9.50 for a choice of cooked breakfast or continental, vegetarian. If that is your bent, you can have a vegetarian English.
Sounds good to me. You don't get much for a tenner these days, do you?
A piece of bacon that looks like a beetroot doesn't really appeal to me, but anyway, could appeal to some people, and it tastes all right, I've been assured. We do have a guest speaker, and it's Rachel Cole, who's marketing manager at
she's fantastic,
Dorset Hospital Charity, to tell us all about how they raised the big sum of money for the new cancer
fantastic
department.
job, wasn't it? Yeah.
But also, they do have a new project because they want to update some of the old facilities in that department. So she'll be talking about that.
That should be interesting, yeah.
We try to get a wide range of speakers we think are going to be of interest.
Now, what I ought to say here is also, obviously, Dorchester isn't the only branch of Humphries Kirk, but also Humphries Kirk does an awful lot for local charities as well, doesn't it?
Well, yes. I mean, we try to support. I mean, obviously, having offices throughout the county and into Somerset, we obviously have a wide spread. So, we like to support charities as much as we are able.
Yeah.
It's not an open purse.
No.
But if we can help it in some way locally or right across the county, then we're happy to do so. And perhaps I can give a little plug.
Please do.
For our dear Mayor, David Taylor.
Well, he comes in on a Friday, of course, and does a programme.
And David, as a lot of people are probably aware, is a great one. I think he's more like a mole because he seems to spend more of his life underneath Dorchester than he does above it. He has a wonderful presentation called Hidden Dorchester. He has 2 events coming up in middle of April, which Humphries Kirk is going to support both of these events.
That's fantastic. And they've sold out as well, I think, believe
they will. Well, sold out as such as that admission is free, but he likes donations for his charities.
Well, of course, we're one of those.
Including KeeP 106.
All's fair in love and war.
And tickets are available through the town council office.
No, I was talking to him on Friday about how his first series of talks went, and he said they were absolutely packed.
Yes, they were.
And everybody was really pleased with what he did.
Yeah, and it is so interesting.
Yeah, he's really cotton on to something there. I think he's thinking of writing a book, actually, once he finishes his year in office.
Once he's got time.
Yeah. He's a busy lad like the rest of us. So if people want to find out more about this, how can they go about that?
Well, they can email me on b.white@hklaw.eu or phone me on 07850 349905. And I'll be pleased to let them have an application form, a simple form, which tells you where to pay, and let me know what you want to choose for breakfast.
Sounds like a great idea to me. Barry, thanks very much for coming in today.
It's been a pleasure, Rob.
And can I just say on the air, thank you for your support in the past for the radio station.
Well, it's been a pleasure. That's been an absolute pleasure, and onwards and upwards with it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Rob.